Okay, everyone, this will be a pizza. This was a request. That's why I'm doing it today. I did a pizza that I had out today, which is Saturday. This will be out on Monday. So we have a pizza that we ate, an Atkins frozen pizza. I didn't eat it when it's frozen, and I heated it up. But if you go back that way, and you'll see that one, that came out today, which is Saturday. We're going to make a pizza because someone was saying to me on those wraps that I had, that I made the wraps for, they look like they'd be very good for a pizza. Also, you may notice that my kitchen area has a bit of clutter. It's not dirty, it's just a little bit cluttered. This is pet food for the animals to eat. That's a refrigerator where we keep our cold stuff. And over here we have some stuff that we're putting away. So somebody said I should get a backdrop and I should do all this stuff and get myself a professional kitchen backdrop. Well, I'm not a cook, I'm not a chef. I'm clean, and I make sure that my food preparation is clean. I also notice that those who usually open their big mouth and they fat mouth my channel have very small channels. This guy had 4 subscribers. We have 14,700. He has like 0 views. We have well over 1 million views. So my suggestion, he gave me suggestions, told me cheers. My suggestion to him, fella, you got 4 subscribers before I joined you. You got 5 now. Focus on yours before you start bothering me and trolling me. Get back to business and put out some good quality videos about whatever it is that you want to do, and people might come and watch your videos as well. I mean, I never tell people they have to watch the videos. You must watch this video. Wait a minute. You must watch this video. Oh, I did tell you. But he was right. I stand corrected. But anyway, and I'm standing in the kitchen. So I will be making these pizzas. Now, let's go over the ingredients real quick. These are the wraps that I got before. These are only 5 net grams, and they are really, really good. Very, very hearty. Hearty boys, very hearty. I did not bite that one. Some of the things you get, I told people earlier, at Aldi, they'll freeze their bread so it doesn't go bad, and then they'll put it out. Somebody said, I got some bread and it was wet. And I go, was the bread wet or the bag wet? Because they do freeze, and they unfreeze, thawed out, defreeze, whatever it is, and they put it on the shelf for people to purchase with their money, their hard-earned money. So this piece looks like it probably was leaning against something. I don't think anybody nibbled on it. You never know, though. You never know. It is pretty good. But it smells good. It's seeded. As you can see, all these seeds. And the net carbs on this whole big thing, 5 net grams. Now, we're going to use mini meatballs today. I was going to use pepperoni, but guess what? They didn't have any. What? Now, the serving size of these mini meatballs, they're very small. You got to thaw them out. I mean, you got to microwave them, but they're pretty small. Looks like a, I don't know, a large malted milk ball. But anyway, the size of this, 12 of these equals a serving. So a lot of people will say, well, how many carbs are in your pizza, David? Well, the serving size for this is 12 meatballs, and that would be 4 grams of carbs. I'm not going to use a whole serving size in there. I'll use half. I'll put 6 on there. Just 6 on each one. It might be good with 12. I don't know. But I've cooked now in the microwave. I didn't cook them. I heated up. 12. Then we're going to use this cheese, mozzarella cheese. Mozzarella cheese, 0 goose eggs. Ain't got no carbs at all. And then we're going to use some marinara sauce. This marinara sauce is about 4 net carbs. So let's see. We got 4, probably 2.5, that's 6.5, 0, 11.5, maybe about 11.5 grams of total carbs. Because we're not using, a lot of people say things, David, onion is very, in fact, I do have some onion I could put on the pizza, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to put meatballs. It's going to be a meatball and cheese pizza. I could have made it with ham. They did have ham there, and they had salami. Salami pizzas are kind of get you a little burpy in the tummy. Usually they're a little bit strong when it comes to that, and some people do have problems with that. They get a little bit greasier than pepperoni too. I don't know why. I just know because I used to manage restaurants that were pizza places. So anyway, we're going to do this. But people say, well, you can't have onion because onion's very high in carbs. And I said to them once again, how many carbs are there that you're consuming? Well, I don't know. It's a lot. And they give me the number of the onion. Well, if the onion is that big, the size of a softball, and you're going to put it on your hot dog, the hot dog is going to be like, here's the hot dog and here's your haystack of onion. You're not going to eat the whole thing. Red cabbage, same thing. Carrots, same thing. A lot of the higher carb stuff, you're not going to consume necessarily the serving size. You may want to have 2 baby carrots where the serving size is 5. I don't know. Maybe you want to have 2 tablespoons of onions instead of having, 2 cups of onions, whatever it chops up into. So anyway, please do subscribe, like, share, comments down below. If you want to give me a dumb comment, that's fine. I even subscribed to the guy's channel. So he went from 4 to 5. That's what is that, like a 20% increase by my 1 subscribing? And I gave him a comment of he should focus on his own channel, and I think he probably should. Someone wrote me and said, "Free Palestine, kill all Jews." Well, that one, I had to get rid of that comment because that person, I don't know, we don't agree. We can agree to disagree, but you can't put that on my channel. I don't want that there. I'm not saying that I am anti-Palestinian or really pro-Jewish. Just that doesn't belong here. And people say, well, this is a weight loss channel, so we should be able to talk about weight loss things. It's not a weight loss channel. Okay, let's go and get started. Let's go over the greens real quick first. Protein wrap, 5 grams of net carbs. Then the mozzarella, this came from Aldi. Everything here came from Aldi. They didn't have any pepperoni today. I don't know if they ever had pepperoni. I buy it from the grocery outlet or from Smart and Final, but I didn't want to go to another store. Let's make a meatball pizza. First thing, I'll make a ham pizza. Ham. Just plain old ham. Some people say it's called Canadian bacon, but really it's just ham. And I didn't want to do that because I eat ham all the time, or ham is not that, I don't know, ham is just ham. And then I could have put the salami, or I could make one with chicken, but chicken with marinara doesn't taste good. Chicken with ranch tastes good. So what we're going to do now is we're going to check our meatballs. That's the only thing we've done ahead of time. I did open this. Let me show you on the back what the ingredients are on this. I'll show you all the ingredients and nutritional information. Now, I don't know how many calories this is going to be because my focus mainly, I do focus on calories. Like I said, I do focus on calories. However, now those meatballs, remember, that's going to be half because we're only using half of a serving. And so I'm not really as concerned with calories, although I should be, right? Not being able to move around with my foot very much. I am probably gaining weight. I am gaining a little bit. I have gained a little weight, about 5 pounds back. So I need to get rid of that. This is information from the cheese. And I did this one before, but here, once again, whoop, is the information. And these are delicious. These, I did a video back this way, if you want to take a look, with just peanut butter. One I put peanut butter, one I ate it plain, one I put some regular butter. Delicious. I'm going to pause this. I'm going to turn it around and we'll show the cooking area. This time I'm going to make sure. I did preheat the air fryer to 400. I put it up about 400. I think that thing will take maybe about 5 minutes at 400. But we have to put that stuff on it first. We're not going to just put the bread in there, right? That'd be ridiculous. Okay, let's go ahead and pause. And here we go. This is the cooking area. So let's go and pull the meatballs out of the microwave. You can see them. Meatballs. Are they done? Yeah, they're done. And also with this, well, no, that's a little bit more. They said to cook them about 30 seconds and then another 15 seconds as needed. So they may have cooled down a little bit while we were talking about air fryers and stuff. This is the Philips air fryer that I use. When I got this air fryer as a gift, it was the #1 ranked air fryer. Capacity wise, they have some now that have the big cabinet type, so you can hold a lot of stuff. They have some that can cook more than one thing at once, and you can use part of it as an air fryer or part of it as not an air fryer, just a regular toaster oven kind of a deal. So yeah, let's use a tablespoon. Now I could use like some form of a little ladle. When the pizza places, they use like a little flat ladle and they put it in the middle, and then they go. You put your pizza sauce in the middle, and then you spread it out until it goes to about an inch from there. So let's go ahead and put some marinara sauce. We do. Oh, if this one runs out, we did buy another one, about the same in there. They have some that are even lower in carbs, but really this is not a lot of carbs. And this is just marinara sauce. This is not pizza sauce. Marinara sauce and pizza sauce are basically the same thing. So we'll do it the way you do a real pizza. We'll put it in the middle, and we'll just spread it out. Spread it out. You don't have to make it super thin or even round. That doesn't really matter. So yeah, about like that. How many pizzas have I made in my life? Hundreds of thousands probably. No, I don't know. Hundreds of, but thousands. Yeah, so I made a lot of pizza. Pizza Hut as a employee. I managed Hungry Howie's, and I managed Papa John's pizzas. I never really worked for a mom and pop kind of pizza place, like a really authentic, if there is such a thing as authentic Italian pizza. Do they really eat that much pizza in Italy, or is it more of an Americanized thing? That should be good. And once again, the old debate: do we need to preheat? Some people say yes, some people say no. Some people are very adamant that you do not, and some people are very adamant that you do. So we're going to pull this all the way out. Let's see, we're running out of room. Put this over here for now. Put this here, put this here. And remember, when you do pull out your air fryer after your air fryer basket, it will be hot. Of course, I always do this. I don't know about you. Do you always do this too? Do you lose the little plastic thing on there? I think it fell on the ground. I always lose these, and I end up with using a clothespin or tying the bag. I don't like tying the bag, because then I gotta rip it open. So here we go. Put a little this cheese on here. Now, how much are we gonna put on there? I don't know. Probably slightly less than the serving size. We'll put our cheese. You don't have to have it totally covered, because the cheese will melt. But you know, you want to get most of it on there. Then we'll put 6 meatballs on each one. You could cut them, I guess. But why do that? They look better like that, I think. Yeah, probably should have made a couple more. That's 6 right there. That's good. I'll put some cheese on top of that. That way no one will know there's only 6. Yeah, probably if I was gonna make another one of these, I'd probably put like 8. Put a couple in the middle. But this would probably be a knife and fork kind of a proposition here. I'll put on a funny looking one. And put these on here. So yeah, like if you cut it, it's going to be covered. It'll be enough meatballs on there. So we got to do them one at a time. Some of your fryers are probably big enough to do more than one at a time. I just grab them on the bottom, drop them in, whoop, and put the meatballs back where they were. That one did spread out a little bit. That's fine. There's a little melted cheese on the. You know, this we're gonna do until it gets bubbly. Now, if I was gonna make this and I wasn't filming it, this is what they look like. I was have to cover it with cheese, but of course the cheese falls off the meatballs because they're round. If I cut them that way, they probably would have been okay. So we'll make the first one, and then go ahead and pause and show it, and then we'll do that. This bag got kind of torn up. I didn't know how to really open it to where it wouldn't get torn up and where I could still show the ingredients. Now, I've never tried those meatballs before. I don't know if they're good. I assume that they are good. And to peek. Yeah. So anyway, I'm doing 400 for about 5 minutes. I'll probably take a look at it with about a minute to go. This is the other marinara sauce that I bought. Now, they did have pizza sauce there, but if you look at the carbs, a lot of times you'll look at the carbs or whatever, the calories or the carbs, both on this case, calories 60 and carbs are 7 net. Well, I looked at the other one and it was only, the pizza sauce was only 5 net carbs, so it's 2 less carbs and fewer calories. However, this is for a half a cup, and that's for a quarter cup. So if you were to only use half of a serving, a quarter cup, like you would of the pizza sauce, this is actually was lower. So that's some kind of things you have to be kind of careful with. Is quantity. You know, there'll be things like this bread is this amount of carbs. Well, also that bread is small. Like the PRIMAL bread, we're using the PRIMAL wraps here, but the PRIMAL bread they're pretty small. A lot of the keto cheese is melting nicely. A lot of the keto breads are small. And so that may be part of how they get it to be under whatever number they're striving for. I guess I'll use a knife to cut mine. But that got whatever they do to strive for that number, that could be what's going on. I don't know. But that's definitely quite possible that is part of the equation to get the numbers down. Don't forget to subscribe. Let me know about pizzas. We made pizzas in the microwave on yesterday. I bought those. Was it yesterday? I think it was yesterday. I didn't want to go. No, 2 days ago. I can't. Yeah, 2 days ago. I didn't want to go shopping when I was super hungry, and I forgot to eat something. And then I did go shopping when I was super hungry, and I bought a pizza. I also bought these really good cookies. If you want to watch that video, that'll be out on Tuesday. This one right here will probably be out on Monday. A little bit more. Yeah, I'll go and finish it that way. Then I'll throw that one in and take a photo. You can hear the air fryer. It's not really loud. Some air fryers, I guess, are loud. It's one of the complaints. I really don't complain about things like that because I don't care how loud the air fryer is. I mean, if you're watching TV, it's going nah, or something, or if you're trying to record a video like this, then it might be an issue, but it's really not an issue for me. So as you can hear, my air fryer does make noise. That's how we know it's working, right? And there it is. So we're almost done with this one. Take one more peek. What's in it right now? Can you see what it looks like? Yeah, it's done. Yeah, that one's done. And we'll pull it. We'll take a photo. I'll show it to you. We'll take a photo. And we'll be having some pizza here. I can't have any dairy 2 hours before I take my medicine or 2 hours after. I took my medicine at 12, so it's now 2:30, so that's okay for medicine. Then I got to remember not to take any more dairy until after 4:30 in the afternoon. I don't think I'll really need any dairy. I might come home and have a salad. I think I have some lettuce in there. I can have a salad with some like balsamic type vinegar, or if it's been over 2 hours, I can have ranch dressing. It's weird, like, you know, this yogurt's got dairy, butter's got dairy, of course, it's all dairy. And I didn't know the reason, like I said before, I didn't really know the reason why you don't have dairy with antibiotics, but then I found out. The reason you don't have dairy with antibiotics is the dairy makes the antibiotic stick to the dairy. And we want the antibiotic to stick to our innards. So we don't want that at all. Let's go put this in here. The fun is going. And in we go. That was right about 5 minutes. I was just guessing. And I said, but, you know, I don't have a recipe for this because this is my own thing. That's what it looks like here. And I'll go and turn this around.